to heart. It goes to somebody else in this hospital.
It has to be beating by 11 a.m. We need to be prepping someone else by 9:30, the latest.
Talk about getting thrown into the fire on your first day.
Dr. Taylor, you're the decider.
Colman, Austin, Jeff in Las Vegas, good morning.
Good morning. I love you. I love your what's behind you.
Oh yeah, this guy? There he is, right
That
here.
guy, yeah, exactly. I think this should be behind everyone from now on. I want it to be over your shoulder. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it's so great to talk to you both about the God Committee. Colman, I am such a fan of yours. I'm a big Fear of the Walking Dead fan, and you're one of my favorites, so I am so thrilled to meet you today.
Thanks. So good to meet you too, Jeff.
Well, Austin, this is adapted from the play. How did you adapt the material for the big screen? What was your mindset to kind of change it up?
Well, I wanted to make it as cinematic as possible. Also, I wanted to update the medicine, the medical research, and bring it into 2021. And so I worked with a lot of great medical consultants on the script. The whole storyline about the gene editing technology that boxers developed, that's all based on things that are happening right now. Like there's a company called eGenesis, which is who are trying to crack the worldwide organ shortage through CRISPR gene editing technology. And so that wasn't a part of the play. And I also wanted to expand and explore how one decision about the fate of the 18-year-old boy's heart can affect so many different lives. And so that's why I developed the storyline in the present day as well.
And Colman, Father Dunbar, an attorney who's an ordained priest, such an unusual combination. Where does his loyalties lie? With his client or with God?
I like to say with God. I think his loyalty lies with but also I think without judgment, because I think what he's doing is just asking people to ask questions and go deeper to their reasoning and what is truly their position, and to unpack it with nothing else behind it. So I think that's what the essence of his character and why he's there. I think it's about like not passing judgment, but letting people actually really get to the true essence of why they're making the decisions that they're making.
And Austin, this is such complex issues and decisions in this movie: privilege, mortality, money. It's such an eye opener because I think as we get aging this population, more and more people need organs, and this really shows you about privilege and money and power, and it's just really disturbing, most of this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it does speak to how in America we tend to commoditize everything, and the influence that money has over all of our systems. It's not just the healthcare system; it's our prison system, weapons, like politics, obviously. So it does speak to that.
And Colman, Father Dunbar says the light exists. What did he mean by that?
The light exists. To trust it, and listen, we've all gone through some of the darkest days in modern history, but I think we've all come through it because we look to the light within ourselves. And I think that's what he's talking about, that the light exists. You just have to seek it out, even within yourself, in order to make a difference in the world.
And Austin, those boardroom scenes were so intense. And who really, what impressed me was Patricia Floyd. Just out of nowhere, I've never seen her before. She just stole every scene she was in that movie.
Colman was just saying that yesterday.
she's a beast. She's a beast, man. I was like, Patricia, working with her, she already had this, she has this fire in her and intelligence and wit. And you needed that at these intense, we shot those scenes over 2 days, and we did block coverage of all of it. And sweet Jesus, she kept going and we needed that levity, that spice at the end of the table.
Yeah.
I loved it.
She's filled with fire and it's authentic. It's like, it feels right. It's not another actor could have taken that way over the top, but she kept it very grounded and it feels real. And that's she really did such a fantastic job.
Well, when you establish all the characters in the boardroom, they're all people in positions of power, and she stood up to every one of them. Not, she didn't cower. She didn't worry about what she said. I mean, she just, wow. I mean, she was just, I just loved her. I just really did.
Yeah. And she's a nurse too. And she was standing up to all those like big shot doctors,
And tell me about premiering at Tribeca. How was that event, guys? Was it exciting?
Austin, go for it. How does it feel, man?
It was incredible. I mean, I was born and raised in New York. We had a lot of our cast and crew members are New Yorkers. The film was shot entirely in New York City, and Tribeca Film Festival, one of my first films, I premiered there. So, and not to mention, this was the first major in-person film festival since the pandemic. And so it was very, very special.
Well, gentlemen, congratulations on a great drama. I enjoyed it immensely. Come visit us in Las Vegas when you have a chance. Colman, I love you. This is such a thrill, and good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.